So as I was saying before we got interrupted,
Yeah.
people go to school for 12 to 15 years.
Yes.
So you go to primary, middle, high school, 12 years. Then
Yeah.
you go to college.
Yeah.
Some people go for a master's. Some people go for a doctorate.
Yeah, I'm additional 4 years. Yeah.
So each one of those is an additional 4 or 5 years. So people can go to school for 20 years
Yeah.
to go get a job. That job is going to pay them between 50 grand to 200 grand, maybe 50 grand to 400 grand. Who knows?
Okay.
And it's going to do that every single year for the next 20 or 30 years of their life. And then after that, they're going to retire. That's the way life works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Now, the biggest expense in one's life, most of the time, is a continual transaction where every single month, 40% of your income goes to cover your shelter.
Yeah, that's what I've been noticing too.
So you get a house, and you spend 40% of that income to pay for your shelter, and you do that for the rest of your life.
Wow.
Not for 30 years, so first 10 years after you finish college or high school, whatever, you probably are renting.
Yeah, most people are. Yeah, most people
Most are.
Yeah.
Then after that, the second 10 years, you're buying a starter house.
Yep.
Small, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, whatever.
Yep.
Then now you are 20 years into your career. Now you're mid-management. Then you buy the house of your dreams.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So most people do not see the house of their dream until they are in their late 40s or early 50s.
True. The average. Yeah.
Then they buy their dream house. That means that even after into retirement, they're still paying for that dream house.
Wow. Yeah, you got broken on.
How many of those people take a minute to say, you know what? Let me go sit on a real estate course. Let me go sit on a real estate agents or real estate brokers course. I don't care to be a licensed agent, but I just want to learn.
Yeah.
Because the little tricks that are in there could save you 10 years, 15 years off of that 30-year mortgage.
Okay.
Like some people say, oh, this strategy about paying your mortgage every 2 weeks, that shit could save you almost 7 years off your mortgage.
Wow.
All you have to do is just pay twice a week.
Yeah.
Paid twice a month.
Twice a month.
Twice a month.
Okay.
But nobody uses that strategy. No one knows about
it. Yeah. See, that's a good thing about your classes too. You break everything down for people, to understand, without taking extra 4 years or 8 years, extra schooling just to learn that.
Yeah. So if you're going to dedicate so much of your income, so much of your life, because we have to acknowledge that money is time. Life, therefore, is time. Therefore, life is money.
Yeah. That's definitely a way to look at it.
So if you're going to dedicate your life to cover your shelter, the basic thing you can do is dedicate a little bit of time, money, and energy to learn how to save on that investment.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Talk about energy. 'Cause a lot of people don't have the energy. They see it, they want it, but they don't have the energy, to get up there and get it. So, the basic next question is like, what is the creativity in the real estate approach? Like, what would somebody, what would motivate somebody to say, oh, let me go invest in the house, or let me go invest in some property?
I think that the best way to build up that momentum or get inspired is to surround yourself with people that are passionate about it.
Okay.
I think communities need to create partnerships. So for instance, My team has created what's called the real estate partner, right?
Yeah.
We have, if you go to www.realestatepartner.com,
Okay.
we have created this partnership where we're trying to create an ecosystem of like-minded people where there's education, but more importantly, there's an opportunity for you to capitalize on the market.
Okay.
So the first thing I think that is important for creativity, for inspiration, is to surround yourself with people. That's number one. Number two, educate yourself. There's tons of education courses, mentors, whatever. And you don't have to go to Boston Realty Institute to do that. You can go to anybody. But educating yourself is also a big deal.
Okay.
There are real estate associations in every community. You can join one in your community. But I do think that people will get more motivated, more inspired when they see the result of their effort.
Okay.
And the interesting thing is that result does not require a great deal of capital.
No.
In today's society, this notion that real estate is an expensive endeavor can be solved with simple, intelligent agreements.
Okay.
We have what's called a regulation CF by the Securities and Exchange Commission that allows someone to invest and own parts of real estate for as little as $250.
Yeah.
So if you have $250, you can own a percentage of real estate property and just watch $250 grow. But the idea is that you make real money once you are becoming consistent in that $250.
Okay. Okay. That's great. That's great. That brings me to my next question. I have for you, Mr. Barr. Some of the strategies that you use for your success, basically speak about, stuff that interests you besides real estate.
Strategies and business that interest me besides real estate.
Yeah.
There aren't any. I'm kidding. I am kidding. I'm kidding. I enjoy planes, traveling.
Okay.
I enjoy obviously reading and relaxing and stuff like that.
Okay.
I enjoy meeting new cultures and being exposed to new culture. That's always awesome. It opens your eyes and your mind.
Yeah,
right?
all around,
Absolutely, absolutely. So that is always awesome.
Okay.
I also enjoy working with my hands. So I do enjoy, whether it's carpentry work, demos, and all the. I am not a tradesman by any trade, but I enjoy things that are very active, where it stimulates your mind, body, and soul kind of scenario, right?
Okay.
I enjoy hanging out with my family. So all of those things are things that I enjoy. But I think that the strategies that I try to use is strategies that I can, what's the word I'm looking for? I can get to a point where my capital, where my money is not working for me, right? So that I can do more of what I enjoy doing.
Okay.
See, like my life goal is when I get to 50, I don't have to worry about capital. I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about anything. I could just get up.
Okay.
And go to my kids' soccer game or my kids' basketball game without having to worry about anything.
Okay.
Because I know that tomorrow my housing is taken care of, my kids' housing is taken care of, my shelter, my food is taken care of, my insurance is taken care of.
Okay.
And I don't have it, but that is not so easy to do, because when you are 50 in America, life expectancy is 93.
Oh, yeah.
That means that I need to make sure that whatever is coming in is going to continue to come in for the next 43 years of my life.
Yeah, that's definitely.
That's a long time.
So, so that it is like it's like another life, another life after you don't live your life.
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So in order for that to happen, it isn't about I have to have a big savings account. It's not.
Okay. Okay.
It's more about I have to make sure that my cash flow is consistent.
Keep coming in.
It keeps coming in.
Cool. 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 Um, I basically covered it, but let's basically just finish it up with your projects that you're doing now, inside real estate, outside of real estate. If you want to speak on that, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 3 projects that we're working on now that I'm really happy about, and I think there's a lot of upside potential for it. 3. The first one is very, very simple. It's where we're asking people to be their own bank, right?
Oh.
You know how the bank works?
Similar, I got pamphlets and stuff like that. I got to read, read.
So the way a bank works is that you have $100.
Okay.
You deposit at the bank. The bank takes the $100 in and splits it, keeps $10 and lends $90
Okay.
to one of their customers.
Do it have to be savings, or it
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay.
You deposit $100 into your checking, or you go deposit $100 into your saving. You put a CD, $100. Doesn't matter. As soon as you put it into the bank, it all follows the same system.
Okay.
Which is they take that $100 and they cut it into pieces. They take $10, they leave it in the bank, and that's called the reserve requirement.
Okay.
They take the $90 and they lend it to one of their customers.
Okay.
Their customer, who they know, is going to deposit that $90 back into the bank.
Okay.
So they lend it to a customer. That customer takes the $90, deposit into the bank. The bank keeps $9.
Okay.
And lends the $81 to another customer.
And how?
And they do this until they have used up the entire $100. So that means that they're multiplying that by $99.
Okay.
So that $100 can now be lent out to something like $990, because every single time they're taking 10% and 10%. So imagine now if you went and deposited $1,000, the same system happens. Okay. Imagine if they deposited $10,000, same thing happens.
Okay.
That's called a fractional reserve.
Fractional reserve?
Fractional reserve.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
But what people don't realize is that when you do that, because of the multiplication of the money, the bank is highly leveraged. That means that they are multiplying too much. So if 10 people go to the bank or 20 people go to the bank and they say, we want to take our deposit, the bank will collapse.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Because they don't have that much in reserve.
Okay.
So we have a situation like Silicon Valley Bank. They just collapsed.
I heard about that. I just heard about that. Yeah.
So they took their money and put it into safe treasury bonds. 40% of the customer withdrew their money, the bank collapsed.
Wow.
And we don't even know the 40% that withdrew their money, we don't even know the quantity of money proportionate to how much they had.
Wow.
And it collapsed. But you know what's messed up? This is good. It's the way the economy works. But here's what's messed up about it. Is that banks, the way they work is they take your money, lend it to someone else, charge that customer 7%, 10%. But guess how much they give you? 1%.
1%.
If you're lucky.
Heartbreaker.
If you're lucky.
That's a heartbreaker.
So they take your money, they lend it to someone else, they give you 1%, they keep 6%.
Wow.
That's wrong.
Yeah. Of course.
So be your own bank is where you take your money and you put it into projects that are going to give you more back.
That's not bad. That's not bad. And what is the?
So we have Beyond Bank where you invest $250
Okay.
or you save $250. We take the $250, we put it into real estate.
Okay.
And when we put the money into the real estate project, whatever we were going to pay the bank, we're going to pay you.
Wow. People gonna love that. People
Right.
gonna love that idea.
So we have one where for every $250 you put in, we'll give you 125. For every
Okay.
$250 you put in, we'll give you 125.
Okay.
So if you put $1,000, you just made 125 multiplied by 5.
That's not bad. That's
That's
not
not
bad.
bad.
It's not bad at all. Yeah, it beats that 1%. I know
That
that.
That is 50% return on your money.
Yeah, that's damn good. I want.
So that's one project we're working on.
Okay, cool.
The second project we're working on is the Real Estate Institute, where we're trying to teach investors, real estate investors, the skills that they need to invest in real estate,
Okay.
right? So we have this product where we teach people how to invest in real estate, and we are using not what you see on TV or YouTube or whatever, but we're using content, skills, trades that we have learned as real estate professionals, as real estate brokers,
Okay.
and as real estate instructors, because we are licensed by the state to teach real estate.
Okay.
So we teach those people those skills over a span of 4 months, and then we help them do their own real estate projects.
Okay.
That's the second thing we're putting out there. And we offer certain special incentives for veterans and minorities so that we can increase and equalize the investment world out there. Because you don't find a lot of veterans, you don't find a lot of minorities in this field.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Right? And then the last thing that we're working on is we're doing real estate projects, a physical real estate project where we're doing fix and flip. And we have a Regulation D for accredited investors. So if someone has an income of $200,000 or more, they can invest a bigger chunk and we'll do projects and we'll give them a good return on their money.
That's great. That's excellent, especially for the community. You know, people that have drive to actually be real estate brokers or real estate, just get their real estate license in general.
That's right. So if you want to be a real estate agent, you can join our course at Boston Realty Institute, and we'll teach you how to become a real estate agent or broker. If you want to be a real estate investor, we can teach you that with the course, Real Estate Investors at therealtyinstitute.com. But if you want to be purely a passive income investor, we have the real estate fund that we can put you in, and we can make really good use of your money. Because we do anticipate, like everybody's talking on TV, once you start seeing banks collapse left and right,
Yeah.
you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that there's a crash coming,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The place where you get the money, if that starts changing, if that starts collapsing, and it's the place where the money is coming from,
Yeah.
everything else is going to get shut down soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly,
it doesn't.
exactly,
You don't need to
exactly.
be a rocket scientist to know that.
Yeah, exactly. But what you're doing here is good. It's great. I salute you for that. Always thought you was good anyway. Just by meeting you,
I
the way you
appreciate it.
carry yourself. So we basically gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
But if you have any last words at the end of the interview, you can say that. But I see you have your information here, so we could just add that to there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thanks for interviewing me. I appreciate it. It's always an awesome opportunity to sit down and talk to like-minded people, to share what we know, what we're doing out there, because I think those words don't get out often. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it.
Exactly.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
All right, brother.